collected art, and then I went to a show one day, and probably when I was in my 20s, and I just was really drawn to the pinups, and I started collecting.
Tell us what you have here. This is very exciting stuff.
This is a Billy Vorrs. It was done in the 40s. He's probably one of the top pinup artists. He was known for glamour girls. He always did the most stunning faces, and what you'll find with the pinups is because the 40s was the biggest time for them because of the war effort. They were on the nose art of the planes. Most of these artists probably wouldn't have even made it if we hadn't had a war.
So these are all Marilyn Monroe.
And what happened is that she modeled for Earl Moran before she became a famous movie star. But in one of the articles on Earl Moran, she commented and said she loved posing for him because he always made her legs look better than they were. He made them a little thinner.
Now, where were these actually in? Were they in magazines?
They were, see the ribbing right here? They were calendars. And these came out in the 50s, and it was a whole series of Marilyn Monroe. This was trim, but the bottom half had the calendar on it. This is Follie Bergere, and this is from the 1944. It's got Coke in it, and it's got 7-Up, plus it's got all the stars. And these are quite collectible. There's, talk about Betty Grable, there she is, right on the back. Chesterfield, don't you find that ironic? All the movie stars modeled for, and did ads, print ads for the cigarette companies. And they talked about how it was good for the T-zone, that it was good for your throat.
The T-zone?
They called it the T-zone. This area from the forehead down, it would clear out your sinuses by smoking.
Really?
That was one of their advertisements. This artist is Arthur Syzk, and he was an artist in the 40s, and he did every kind of parody he could do on Tojo, on Hitler, Mussolini, but he was an amazing artist, and this is extremely rare, these Collier magazines with graphics on it. This was advertisement for war bonds, and it's from 1942. All these folds in here are an indication that you know it's a vintage piece.
Oh, interesting.
Not folded, they could be reproductions. I just picked up this extremely rare Rosy the Riveter, Saturday Evening Post. This is one of the most difficult pieces to get your hands on, and it's in really nice condition. This is one of my pride and joys.
Look
right
at
now.
this.
This is from the 1800s.
Wow.
And this is, they call it a Victorian Die Cut, and this is how it would come, all pieced together, Germany. And hands down, the German were the best craftsmen and artists in this time frame, and still are when it comes to doing pieces like this. But this is extremely rare because of the condition. It's absolutely mint. These are pieces that they would die cut and actually make to either use as ornaments, or, believe it or not, they would glue them in scrapbooks.
Wow.
It was the beginning of scrapbooking. Look at the detailing on this. These are called Pulldowns. So when you originally get them, they're flat. And then you open them up with all these amazing layers.
And they're still in great condition now. How old are these?
1800s and early 1900s.
Wow.
That's why I have some put away, but these are on display so people can appreciate them. Art Deco Bridge Tallies. These
Bridge
tallies. People actually played bridge with them. But this is the most affordable Art Deco that you can buy, and there's literally thousands of these. I'm working on a book, trying to do a book on these, and I keep finding more.
That is absolutely fascinating.
So
I never thought that would be in existence.
And when I show these to people, they're in shock over the graphics. And these are the original score pads, and these are the original tallies.
And those are bridge tallies.
Right.
Wow.
The most collectible and the ones that are sought after are the Art Deco era, which is late 20s to the early 40s.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.